Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Todd Lasang. We're back here at Tulsa Botanic Garden, and today we're going to talk about some more plants that are doing their thing right now. We are here in the A.R. and Mary Louise Tandy Floral Terraces, and we are looking at some lovely bearded irises. So they are just really starting to pop right now. We have a combination in this particular area of two cultivars. One is called Clarence and another is called Feedback. And all of the bearded irises that we use in the Tandy Floral Terraces are reblooming cultivars. So they were selected or bred so that they would bloom again later in the season. And they do so reliably here, to the point that we have them blooming in the fall all the way to frost on many occasions. And some of them even will bloom in the summer. So they'll have a lull after this spring blast, but they are lovely, and what a joy to hold. And not the one and done typical ones that you see, which a lot of people love to hate because they want more flower power out of them. Personally, I don't care. I'm happy to see any flowers any time of year, but these are lovely right now. So Clarence and Feedback, reblooming bearded irises. Okay, and as we're strolling through the garden to go to our next plant, we saw this little gem here, which I'd almost forgotten about. This, unfortunately, I don't see the label, and I do not know every iris that exists because there are tens of thousands of them. But this one belongs to a group of bearded irises called the Standard Dwarf Bearded. And what that just means is it's a smaller size iris. The flowers are a little smaller. The height of the plant is a little smaller than some of the taller bearded irises that can be out there, but it's just so lovely. This is only a spring bloomer, but you'll see in a second that it's just this beautiful different flower form and shape. It grows in the same conditions that you would grow a bearded iris, which is generally on the drier side. We do mulch this garden, but you certainly don't need to mulch bearded irises. They do very well with neglect. And these Standard Dwarf Beardeds can be grown exactly the same way. They are not well known, but if you search for that term, you'll find nurseries like Stout Gardens in Oklahoma City sell many different kinds of this type of iris. So I think we walked only 3 feet from that little Standard Dwarf Bearded Iris, and here we are with yet more spring wonders. You know, this is the season of abundance, so for flowers. So here we are with some beautiful Camas lilies, C-A-M-A-S, or Camassia. And you can just see that it's a bulb. It's actually a bulb that is native to the United States, and they bloom later than a lot of the other plants. They typically are blue. This one is native to the Pacific Northwest, but does well here. There is a native species in our prairies, but it's kind of hard to find, and so we're going to work to get that in cultivation some more. But the Camas lilies, and they're lovely right now.